Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So we're going to be watching a long-awaited request called The Karate Kid, 1984. So it came out a while ago, and a few of you, if you're new to the channel, welcome, but a few of you will be like, you haven't seen this either? And most of you who know us know we never really sat to watch TV back in the day, and the channel, honestly, we're blind to so much. I've seen a lot of animations, live actions, not so much. So this has been a lot of fun so far. Actually watching with family and friends and getting to see for the first time together and then just talking about it. So The Karate Kid, hence the title. A lot of kung fu, martial arts, maybe, that's what I'm assuming. Kim, you were excited about the main person?
I was. Ralph Macchio. I had a huge crush on him when I was a little girl.
Yeah, that's so fun. And I love how you guys recognize people.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I have not seen any of the Karate Kid movies. So you guys were saying during setup, Mom, you haven't seen it, but Kim, you saw parts of it or something when you were growing up.
I saw a little bit of it when, yep.
So, and I'm sure all of you guys watching have seen this already. I know they have Cobra Kai on Netflix, and we've been getting a lot of requests for that, but we've never seen the actual Karate Kid movies. So I'm like, hey, we might as well start with this one. And we're trying out a new system on our Patreon, so please check us out there as well. That helps us out a lot to keep creating more videos. And we have an underdog poll as well as a popular poll now on our Patreon. Every other week we're doing an underdog one where we list a bunch of lower requested movies, and you guys can vote to see which one of those can win every other week.
I like that idea.
Yeah, so I think that's good to give everything a fighting chance. And the reason why we're doing it like that is because 2 movies a week is a lot for us. We love doing it, but we are maxed out with that. And we want to make sure we have room to just randomly select if something new comes out that you guys want to see, that we still have room for that, because otherwise we don't make time. We don't have time to watch movies on our own. So we like to have that freedom as well, and just to randomly choose a movie that is a lower request, because even though we're having 2 polls now, most popular is still going to win on both those polls. You know what I mean? Even if you have a lower requested one. So we try to just keep it fair, and thank you guys for staying positive and sticking by us, and for your fun ideas on how to make it better and to keep this fun for all of us. So Karate Kid.
We love the underdog. Karate Kitty's cute.
Yes. I know, it's so cute. So yeah, I think we should just watch it, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Let's do it.
I also see Elizabeth Shue is in this. We know her.
Yes.
We like her a lot.
Yes,
so, of course, The Boys is the most
The
recent.
Boys, yes.
With we did see Back to the Future as well with her in it. And from the first season, she was in The Boys. So, pretty cool.
Good.
And we might recognize other people. I did hear something about Jackie Chan being in this, so I don't know if he was like a behind-the-scenes person or an actor in this. Like maybe he just helped them with martial arts or something. I don't know.
And the master was on Happy Days. I remember him.
Oh, yeah? That's cool.
Yeah. And so was Ralph Macchio. He was on Happy Days as well.
That is so cool. I love how you guys can recognize people from that, you know? Because I'm like clueless because I've never watched it, and you guys are like, why?
Yeah, generation gap there.
All right, The Karate Kid.
Yeah, we're the new people in apartment 20.
Is he trying to capture a fly or something?
Yes,
Yeah, with chopsticks.
It looks like it.
Oh, bunch of girls.
Oh, of course.
Get out of here.
Whoops. He's got his eye on a girl.
God, she's so young.
Oh my goodness, you like that?
Forget it, man. It's ancient history. Who told you?
Uh-oh.
Johnny!
They dated.
Hey, man, I thought they broke up.
Oh, God. Here we go. Here's the setup.
It was too good for him, and that's bad now.
See?
Ooh.
Look at yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really going to make you back to
That's not good.
He has moves, too.
See?
Wow, yeah, he knows his stuff.
See him? Yes.
Any friend material? Yeah, some tough guy.
Let's get the sunglasses on.
Are you on something? Yeah, I'm on Minute Maid. Why are you hiding your eyes?
I'm on Minute
Come on, you the glasses. Come on, now.
Ooh, look at that. Good
Oh my
teacher.
goodness, how that moves.
practicing.
Come on.
Ooh, he's instigating it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Great.
Oh, naturally.
In the dark. He's by himself.
Well, here's your first lesson. How to take a fall. Hey,
Gotta take a
Oh,
fall.
you are such bullies. Come on, you know that is so wrong.
Oh, it's all shiny too.
Oh, nice.
Hey, did you fix my bike?
Hey.
Thank you.
Don't tell me he's the shower.
Oh, what?
Are you telling me he's the shower?
Yeah, probably
What?
is.
yeah.
That's an
Yeah, it
original
probably
idea.
is.
Though.
That's awesome.
I've never seen
Oh
that.
my,
Nice.
oh my goodness, yeah.
Just kind of forgot for a while.
Oh,
Thanks
look
for
at him.
Yes.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
It's just
Oh, jeez.
Oh, who's coming over? I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. Yes.
I'm gonna break a pelvis.
Yes,
bone.
take him on.
Wax on, wax off.
I knew that from Ninja Turtles.
In through nose, out the mouth. Wax on,
They
wax
work up your muscles, breathing techniques.
Wax on.
Make sure the
Wax
windows are
off.
up.
Yeah.
Wow, good job.
Nice and shiny.
That is a good workout.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the front.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not gonna start.
Yeah, we gotta do the old
Oh, no.
push.
Have to push. Oh, God.
good. Happens all the time.
What they
Oh
want to
my
hear.
gosh. Yeah.
Mom's like, oh my
Hey, at
God.
least it starts. Oh my.
Oh,
That looks
that'd
like
be
fun.
Bad time, yes.
I would still love that.
I love the bumping cars.
Aww.
I love the photo booths.
They're still fun,
Yes,
yeah.
they are.
Aw.
What do you do with him?
Funny
Oh,
you
you'll
should
find out. Fell right into that one.
Brings
didn't
back
you?
memories.
Can I try?
Watch him get it.
if wish.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi, look.
Oh my God, you're.
Him is
Oh.
mad. He's gonna get mad.
Oh my gosh, you're right. You got it.
Begin a lock. On the floor.
So is that like
Big
Oh
summer.
my God,
On the
sense.
floor.
like here he has like
Whoa.
Learn balance. Go on, make kick. Learn balance.
He'll learn balance there. Should wear a surfboard.
Whoops.
like how he tries to do it on one
Balance,
leg.
yeah. I can't even balance on 2 feet.
Keep trying. You always behind the ear.
Oh, he's gonna make moves now.
Mm.
Perfect.
Oh, see?
Oh,
Oh
no.
my goodness. Oh,
Oh,
he's. Oh, that's cute.
Is he drunk? He's that kind of drunk.
Banzai!
Bonsai.
Nice.
He's wearing too.
Oh, God.
Look at his outfit.
Put hair in your chest there.
Oh, I guess I'll put.
The seagulls keep like dive bombing him.
Look at him. Look at him. He's getting.
Mine.
Whoa.
Oh, I like that with the sun.
Yeah, doing very well.
Yeah, especially with no weight balance on the other side.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You some kind of girl or something?
I love the catcher's net.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi, this is great.
Cool with a bonsai
Wow,
tree.
nice. Yes. Wow, that's
Where'd this
nice.
come from anyway?
Mrs. Miyagi make.
She made it. Oh,
Oh, that's why he's so big into the
wow.
bonsai
Nice.
trees.
Oh,
Something to show you.
What?
Number 2 present.
goodness. What the?
No,
Happy
you do me
birthday.
enough already.
Choose.
You choose.
Shoes? Oh my
Whoa.
gosh. Look at my gosh.
No.
Oh, and
Oh,
his dog tags.
Yeah.
Don't
And he knew he was going to pick that car.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, look who we have here.
Oh no, not them. Here they come.
It's not the tournament just yet, so no touchy.
Yeah, that's right.
You're dead meat.
I know, we're gonna really look
Are
forward
they
to what
really?
happens with
Like
that.
that.
God.
Yeah, he keeps backing up.
Yeah, just by, yeah.
Now they're so immature. Look at them.
Yeah.
They just yell at each other and get so angry. Ooh.
That was a good move. Bryce got such
He
anger.
loves it.
Yeah. Feeling it.
He's there.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't like this.
Uh,
This is gonna be fun.
What are you, boxing? Come on. Ooh. That
oh,
was bad.
yeah.
He has crazy eyes too.
Mm-hmm.
At least you survive.
Survive? What do you mean survive? I'm not surviving. What do you mean survive? What are you talking about?
That's right.
Oh God, this is
Now he
kind
tells
of dumb
him.
technique. I love this guy, like how confident he is. He's like,
That's my boy.
step on your nails.
I was so
Oh
nervous.
my gosh, by his nails.
Gonna work this guy out.
He's not even bowing. Like, he's just on it.
I want him out of commission.
But I'll be disqualified.
Out of commission.
What?
Oh.
Daniel, I'm sorry.
So he actually felt bad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at
Even
him.
he's looking at him like,
Yeah.
that wasn't cool.
Well, can you fix my leg? I mean, with that thing you do?
Oh.
Close your eye.
Wow, is he really gonna be able to do it? Wow.
Wow.
I'll learn that technique.
Wow.
That's gonna be for everything now. Mm.
Still good, even though he's injured. Don't push.
Don't push.
Oh. Come on, Danny.
Bam!
Nice move.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
The leg.
See, I'm glad he cares though to a certain extent because he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
the crazy one before beating the crap out of him.
Yeah. Oh.
Everyone saw that. Oh, oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
That's not
no,
sweep
come
the
on.
leg.
That
That's
was
more
come on.
than
No,
what we-
that's not.
what your guy said, what your instructor said. Ooh,
Oh,
the
he's
crane.
doing the crane.
Oh, look at.
Bam!
Oh, good. Uh-huh. Good. Good.
And that's it. Yay!
Yay.
I'm so proud. Yay!
Oh,
that
that's
was
great.
great.
Oh, that was
wow.
nice.
Yay. Daniel.
Oh, how nice. I love Miyagi.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I just wanted Lucille to just take her bag and hit that
was
sunset.
good. That was so
Right?
Johnny Sensei.
Yay.
Aww. Yeah, so you guys like the movie?
Yes, that was very good.
That was
Very
emotional at the end.
good.
It was so nice.
Yeah, it was so good.
I
He really
love the
got a happy
relationship
out of
he
it.
built
Oh
with
my
Mr.
gosh.
Miyagi.
And he needed
He
that
was
too,
such
went
a-
both ways, you know, because he lost so much in his life and he was lonely and, you know, he's this great martial arts teacher or just
He's a
martial
great
arts. He's never
person
taught
in
anyone before
general.
Daniel.
Yeah.
And they needed each other, and I'm glad that he was able to learn martial arts
yeah.
through him. That was good.
Me
Even though he
too.
did
Oh,
know
it's
some,
really good.
like he really guided him in the right way.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad he won. I kind of expected him to win at the end,
Yes.
but he went through a lot. And how the
I
other
sure did.
instructor of the
My
Cobra
God.
Kai was very bad.
Oh,
like
I did not like him at all.
he was a very good
really-
villain. He was so like,
Yes.
He was.
I'm prouder,
And
better
I
than
hope
he
he doesn't
was.
have any more students after this because I think the
I don't
kids
know.
really turned on him. And
I think so.
Yeah.
his ways.
I was happy to see that because the one guy's like, no, because I want to be disqualified for that. And he really felt bad once he almost broke his leg or
That's
popped his
right,
knee out or
yeah.
whatever. He's like, I'm sorry, man, I didn't want to do that. And the main guy, Johnny, like, he was even like, "Whoa, you sure you want me to do that? Sweep the leg?" But the way he went sweep the leg, I don't know if that was the move that his instructor meant, but he like went to break his leg, and the fact that he wasn't disqualified for that, it wasn't even like, I know it was probably for us and it's an older movie, so things are more exaggerated maybe, but he's holding his leg and then Johnny goes bam, like it took a moment. So it was definitely thought through. I'm going to break this kid's leg.
Definitely.
So I thought that would be a disqualified thing, but it wasn't. So, but the point was like, oh, he's getting away with cheating, and he, you know, we're going to have the underdog really stand up and fight for himself, you know. But
Sure.
yeah, so that was good.
And I love Danny's mom.
She was great.
Yes, I was
She was
so
From the car to
right.
coming all the way across the country just to go to work.
Yeah.
She's pulling him out. She's trying to make the best of a, you know, a
tough
difficult situation. Yeah, but she's making it work.
I felt bad because in the beginning we were just learning the characters, and she's so positive, and I know I'm really positive too, so I was like kind of like relating myself to her, but she did it in a way where, yes, like she was overly positive about bad situations, and when Danny was very upset, was getting the crap beat out of him all the time, and just like blew up at his mom and was like, you know, everything's not great, it might be for you, but it's not for me, like things aren't great for her either. But I get where he's coming from too, because all he's hearing is like her side of being positive when it's actually really bad for him. But I'm glad she was realistic too, where even though he was opening up to her, like really yelling at her because he was upset, she was listening to that, and she was even freaked out, like, what's going on? What do you mean? You got to talk to me. It wasn't like, what do you mean? Everything's fine. Like, oh, what did you do now?
Yeah, she
or like
didn't
tried to
know
cover
what
it
he
up.
was going through at school and
so
bullying and. You know,
so I did like her character, because it wasn't just straightforward of, oh, everything's great and positive, I'm going to just be blind to everything else and just think everything's great all the time. But yeah, so she was like very passionate about that. And anyways, like even with the car, on how beat up that was, and she was able to be like, okay, let's do this. You're going to pop it and we'll go.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. That was cool.
And then you had this girl from the hills that was like, from what they were saying, you know, like kind of ritzy, but she was cool. Like I liked her too.
She was down to earth. She really didn't care about, you know, where he was from. She they instantly connected at the beach.
That's
and she just had a jerk boyfriend, and you know.
I like that too, because we didn't stereotype her at all, but him, he was very stereotyped, and I really liked her because she was very cool with him, and she liked Danny for Danny, and he was actually more sensitive with the whole thing on where she was from, and even her friends said that to him because he was like playing the part too much and egging her on and just nagging her, like poking a bear, like what are you doing? Like she actually does really care about you. And when her friends were taunting him and stuff, and you know, in the parking lot, and he got kind of offended by that, and he's like nagging her again. She was sad. The way I took it was because her friends were being really rude and mean because of he was different and he wasn't like them, and so she was depressed about that. But she still like stayed with him. She wasn't like, okay, yeah, I'll go with you guys. Like she stayed with him, and the fact that he was still Danny was still like, you know, just nagging her and just kept like, you know, just he just kept like arguing with her and kind of like not demeaning her, but I just didn't like how he was treating her.
He was more sensitive to her. She didn't care what they said. She was more ticked off at them and just like go away.
Yeah, and then he took it the wrong way, and he kept taking it as she was really trying to go with them and moping because she didn't go with them, and that wasn't the case. So, anyways, I think they were really good together. It was really cute.
It was very good. Oh my, it was.
And I love the way Johnny turned around and gave him the award himself.
It wasn't Johnny, it was his friend, right? That was the friend that came back that first hit him in the leg, I think. I don't think that was Johnny.
Oh, I thought it was Johnny that handed it to him.
No, I think it was the first guy who went up to him and said, I'm sorry, I didn't want to do that to you. The first guy that hit him.
Oh,
remember? I'm pretty sure I'm right. I could be wrong, so I apologize if I am. But Johnny has real blonde hair, and this guy had darker hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was good that the Cobra Kai people...
actually, like, came up to him and said, I'm sorry, you know? And even Johnny, though, he felt bad, like, looking at his instructor, and he was just like, he really you want me to do that? You know, but he
and it looked like he just wanted to do, like, a little drill sergeant. He didn't want to, he really didn't want to focus on the whole balance. He wasn't balanced. Like, Mr. Miyagi was all about balance and balance your life.
Yeah, and then the other guy was all about rage and... You know, how he would always yell at them and beat them up if they weren't focused or something.
And
it was just so negative.
So and Daniel is he's a tiny kid. What threat does he have to Johnny but to try to get his girlfriend back. I mean,
right.
it's just like, come on.
Johnny's just a bully.
Yeah.
He's a good kid.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was like strong at that role, and I was kind of thinking right away that Johnny was going to be like a Biff character from Back to the Future, but he was really skilled though. Like he knew how to fight, and that's what was scary in the beginning. Because I'm like, oh, you have this bully who can really overpower you. It's not like just dumb muscle. It's like this guy knows how to fight.
Yeah,
sure.
Not the right way.
Right off the first game, every game, he was just like he wouldn't even bow, like do the traditional bow. He would just go, just quick.
Yeah.
Okay, get it over with. I want to get to him.
Yeah.
The instructor was so like that. He was really.
I was hoping that instructor and Cobra Kai and Miyagi would go against each other. I was kind of hoping that was.
Yeah, I kind of thought they had a past.
Yeah,
because he was very rude to Mr. Miyagi right off the bat when they went to see him.
Yeah, because I was thinking like maybe with the kids, like with all the wrongdoings the Cobra Kai were doing towards the end. And I thought Miyagi was going to step in and be like, hey, then he was going to have a one-on-one with the other guy, the other Cobra Kai leader.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, that would be kind of fun. But it wasn't about that. It was about Daniel. So I'm glad he was able to follow through. And Miyagi was proud, and he stayed true, and he just stayed professional. And he didn't want him to get hurt, but he's like, this is the way. This is the way. And it's like, you'll get there,
Yeah, that's
but man, that was really good. And he has these healing techniques. So that's kind of fun that there's mystery behind it.
Oh my goodness,
that
was really good.
There's no exploding heart techniques, which was
like
good. From Kill Bill. He's like, what do you mean? I'll be okay, right?
That's right.
I like Elizabeth Shue a lot, and seeing her this young, it's 1984, so I knew she was going to be a lot younger, but actually physically seeing her, I'm like, wow, she's so young there, because
and she really doesn't, she hasn't really changed. I mean, if you think about it, it's been quite some time.
She hasn't,
yeah. So aging well, that's what we all hope for.
That's right.
It's always a good thing.
Wish I could age well.
So,
are.
Oh, Mom, you are aging so well. What are you talking about? You look great. You look really good, Mom. What are you saying? But no, like I really do like this a lot, and I never saw this before, so I kind of just assumed it was going to be about student and master just learning and fighting together, going through a tournament or something. But I didn't know it was about bullying, and he had experience with karate before he learned from Miyagi. So I thought this kid was going to learn all the way through. But I wasn't sure what the motivation was. I really knew next to nothing about it. So, yeah, it was
great that he just stumbled upon this person that just became into his life.
Yeah, it was almost like fate.
With the maintenance man, it was like meant to be.
Yeah, because I thought it was weird at first when they saw him, and Danny goes up to him and he's like, "Hey, can you fix this for us? Because it's broken or whatever." And he's just like trying to catch a fly and just ignoring him. And I'm like, okay, well, of course he's going to be the master. But I'm like, well, why is he just ignoring him? He's the actual maintenance guy. So I was thinking, even though he got the directions right, and I thought Danny got that confused because he's like, wait, left, then right, then right. And he's like, no, like left, right, then left once you go through the door. And I thought maybe he still messed that up, and he just happened to stumble across this lonely guy, just doing his own thing, and he went through the wrong door and just happened to befriend him. But it was cool that he was able to use the maintenance way with kung fu or with martial arts, and he was to train someone else for the first time,
to teach someone.
So he probably took up that career because maybe he needed money, but also because it kept him in practice to keep training himself
and
as well.
Just like his father, when he was saying his father was a fisherman, but he knew how to work with the bonsai and do all these other things. Bonsai. And what was he? He was a fisherman, but that doesn't make the person.
That's right.
And he probably used those skills to actually like learn how to do all these different martial arts skills too. So it's kind of cool. And the bonsai tree going to his wife, and how
that was so
she made that really nice robe for him initially, and now he can pass it down to Danny and kind of like his own kid. And so that was really sad and sweet. And
Danny caught the fly in the chopsticks.
That's right. That was almost like a hint that he was going to probably win in the tournament, because he said if a man catches a fly with chopsticks, he can do anything.
Yeah, that is true. He did say that. So I just wanted us to guess in that moment. If you're watching the full reaction, you saw that, but on YouTube, I don't know if it's going to be included or not. But we were trying to guess if Danny was going to actually catch the fly before Miyagi, and I was just the oddball who said no, or he is going to catch it, and Miyagi won't
and I was
catch
like,
it.
"Oh,
And
you
he
can't."
got really bad. But luckily, just in that moment, then he was sarcastic, and that was it. Because I thought maybe that would change his training, and he'd be like, "Oh, well, you beat me, and that's not cool." But no, he knows better than that. He went through all this training. He is a professional. He is a master. He's not about revenge. It's not about holding grudges. You know,
No,
he
he
just
just
so
chuckled
that
and
would
said,
make sense if
"Beginner's
he did
luck."
that. Beginner's luck, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm happy Danny did catch it, because even though it could be lucky, it shows that he does have the eye for it, you know,
Yes,
and the skill
definitely.
for it. So that was actually pretty cool to see. And
Right.
I know there's
Okay.
other movies, so we'll probably see Miyagi hopefully catch
Probably
a fly
will.
at some point. Who knows? Right when he
right.
catches
That
that
was
fly,
good.
he might be like, "I'm done. That's all I needed to do to complete." You know, like I'm done. I'm retired now. Overall, you guys liked it?
I liked it a lot.
I did. I
very
liked it a
much,
lot.
very much.
I liked the training. He
Oh,
never
the training.
questions. It was
No,
great.
not
And I
supposed
got to
question.
thinking, you know, yeah, Danny cleaned the cars and he, you know, painted the fence and he sanded the floors. But Mr. Miyagi probably made the fence and probably made the floor. You know, he probably made that. You know,
Yeah.
he
I'm
probably
pretty
built
sure,
them.
Yes.
And so he doesn't, you know, he's not giving just work for a kid to do.
That's right, yes.
And I was kind of hoping that would happen, because I was like, watch him give him all these chores to do to the point where Danny's just going to get mad. So that was kind of predictable. Again, never seen this before. I kind of assumed that's how it would go. And I like that, because then those skills came in handy once he started showing him what they were for.
That's right.
So I'm glad those techniques really did. And it's good hard labor. So that alone, too, shows you discipline. Like, complete the
Yes.
job that's been given
Yes.
to you and not be lazy about it. And, you know, you got to do things you don't like sometimes. So, and it's not like dangerous work. It's good hard labor.
That's
So I
right,
think
yes.
that was also good, as well as learning martial arts techniques with it. So I'm
Yes.
glad they kind of mixed that in as well. What do you think? Do you think he was just giving him those chores just to do it, or do you think he
No,
had
I
all
thought
kinds
he
of
was
train,
doing it
to
for,
something help him.
yeah, as a mental
training.
training.
Yes.
So I
And
did
so
enjoy that.
Yeah, and they became like father and son.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
It was
yeah.
such a beautiful story. It was,
Oh,
it
it
was
was
very, very well done.
It was really
And
good.
I know you guys got emotional too when it came to
Yes,
the
it
car.
was
Oh,
happy.
when he gave
It
him
was
the
happy
car,
tears.
it was
and it was just
that was
like,
shocking.
oh
it's,
my
it's not
God.
it's not the car. It's how
Yes.
he feels about him,
Sure.
and he knew that would mean
Yeah.
so much to him.
Yeah.
But first he asked, "Did you get your license?"
Yes, that was good. So I'm glad that also came into
Oh
play,
my
because in the
God.
beginning for him not to even have his own license, and he had to
That's
drive
right,
illegally. I'm like,
drive.
oh God! I'm like, okay, well you got to learn to
I mean,
cut
plus
them
he
on
gave
the
him
edge
booze
sometimes.
beforehand.
And I think that's a culture
my
thing too. But
goodness.
yes,
Yes.
like you did do that, and you're not, you know,
And
you're
he
in
was
the-
drunk. He was
you're in
impaired.
America, so you can't do that. I thought that was so heartwarming that he gave him the car. I did not expect that. I was so shocked. He has all these cars that he
Wow.
can't drive, and that would make sense that he would give him one.
Yes.
But because he cared so much and he worked so hard,
Yes.
and he washed and waxed it, so it was perfect to go.
Yeah,
That's right.
So wow, what a reward too. So out of
Yeah.
love and respect, he gave him that, you know.
Very sweet.
Yeah, so that was very sweet. For
Oh
a
my God,
moment,
it was
I
so
know
good,
you
yeah.
can't always match people up, but for a moment early on in this movie, I thought Miyagi and Lucille were going to be like hooked up or something.
Oh,
like,
wouldn't that be
Oh my
adorable?
God.
yeah, I
that's
was like,
cute,
I didn't
yeah.
know. I'm like, I don't think that's what it's going to be about at all. I don't
That's
think
like
there's going to
that,
be a
yeah.
quick thing at the end. But yeah, so
Oh,
very
that
fun
would be
movie.
cute.
And seeing the Cobra Kai, only reason why I know that name is because of Netflix. And I know there's a series or
I
something
know
with
the
Cobra
commercial.
Kai.
Some
Or the
commercial.
commercial or something. So
that's
seeing that,
right, I
I'm like,
remember
ooh,
seeing
they're
that.
actually bad. Like they're not that they're all bad. They had a bad teacher, so that was passed down with being aggressive, and a lot of the students didn't like it. But when you're trained that way, especially for a while, that's what you know.
Yeah.
And then you just,
Yeah.
you know, become that. So I didn't like how they were all like bad, but we will see. There's other movies out. I'm sure you guys are going to start requesting those. So thank you guys. We do get a lot of requests,
Yes.
as you know. We do have one poll every Monday. We have two now every other Monday. And one is an underdog poll where a lot of requests, it doesn't matter if it's popular, meaning that if it's a well-known Hollywood movie or if it's just a low-end request, because that underdog poll just means that they've been requested for a while movie-wise and haven't won. And you guys are so nice. And, you know, whether it's like one request or 5 requests, you know, we try to keep everything categorized so I don't miss anyone. And yeah, so guys, please be patient with us. Thank you for understanding and not making demands, because we want to have fun. So requests are really nice. And we will see if we'll be
That's
watching
right.
the next Karate Kid soon.
Yes, let's see
Nice.
about
I
that.
loved it. I
Yeah,
like
that'd
the
be
story.
good. Yeah.
So
like the
favorite
story.
character?
Of course,
Mr.
Daniel.
Miyagi.
Oh, and Daniel's mother too. I loved her.
Oh, yeah,
Miyagi, too.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's-
like them. Miyagi is my favorite. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
Miyagi
his
is
character
good
a lot.
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was fun.
Yes.
So, yeah, learned a lot. Really
Oh,
good.
he was great.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving if you're watching on Patreon. Happy Black Friday if you're watching on YouTube because our Patreon's a week ahead. And only if you celebrate though, because I don't know, like depending on where you are, because we have people all over the world that
Yes.
watch us. So happy holidays,
That's right.
guys. Love you guys. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wax on,
Yeah.
wax off.
Wax off.
Wax
Wax-
on, wax off.